All right, Taliaferro take for March 17th, 2017. It's quite simple. I'll be honest with you guys. We're all learning as we go in this thing called life, right? Nobody's perfect. So I want to preface my comments with that. Nobody's perfect. But I'm seeing some stuff that I just don't like, man, from parents. Everybody wants to blame the kid. But 9 times out of 10, the kid is only doing what the parent allows them to do. Or the direction that the parent, or the route, the moniker, or everything that the parent set up, the kid is usually following in the footsteps of the parent. 'Cause the ultimate goal of the kid wants to be like the parent, be better than the parent. And I think a lot of times, I don't want to blame a kid. I want to blame a parent. Watching this video in Memphis, Tennessee, y'all know I got roots there, and when I see things from there, it hurts me more. Watching these 3 teens. I'm not going to get too far into it. On Facebook Live, high-speed chase with the police. I'm not going to get too far into that. These are kids. I'm not finna say their names. Nah, we're not finna do that. We're not finna destroy these kids. It's not what we got to do on this channel. I ain't saying nobody's name. It was 3 teens, y'all. You can go look the story up yourself. I will say this. We got kids out here that think it's cool to get in high-speed chases with the police. Literally living out their Grand Theft Auto fantasy. 4 stars, trying to get that 5th star. Running through the hood like CJ. And it's disappointing to me. Yeah, I took it back to San Andreas. So what? It's disappointing to me. Very disappointing to me. That people think this cool. So when I look at shit like this, it's easy to blame the kid. They should know better. But we got to start calling people out. Now, I'm the one fighting. Now, this is what I want to do in the next 5 years. Y'all understanding my plans now. I want to figure out how can we put education in the city of Memphis and honestly the entire state of Tennessee. I want money put into African American education systems. That's what I want. I don't want to hear all this jabber about all this. The disparity in the money that some of these private schools and some of these predominantly white schools are getting in comparison to what these African American schools are getting from a financial standpoint is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. And it's time we come together and start at the education. See, I've been battling with this. This is what I go to sleep with on my mind. I've been battling with this for a long time. And I'm finally starting to figure out what exactly I want to do to leave this world, what impact I want to have. And I think I'm at the point now where it's the education system. Because I'm able to travel more and I'm seeing things more and I'm seeing these big high school. I wasn't able to travel like that a lot when I was growing up. I wasn't able to just go to different cities. And I'm able to witness and see some of these schools, right? All the money invested into these schools. And when you invest money into what you're teaching the kids with, you don't think there's a direct comparison and correlation to the kids become better people because people believe in their dreams. They have better resources than other kids. So how can we compare kid to kid if the education is night and day? It's night and day. So my goal in the next 5 years to figure out ways where either in this hip hop world, it's something, we about to turn this financial money back into these schools. That's what I'm figuring out. That's what I am dedicated to figuring out. That's what I want to empower myself to do. That's where my lane is going to be. And then if anybody has anything, you can always hit me booking at itsmrtaliaferro.com. Let's make it happen. Let's talk about that as well. Right? That's what I'm going to be doing with some of my money in the future as we grow. So I look at stuff like these kids. I ain't finna bash these kids today. You ain't finna see this headline, 3 ignorant teens. I could do that, but I ain't. Because I think it's starting in these households with these parents. So as much as I want to knock the education system, I got to remember that we're technically post-slavery for a couple decades now, a few generations. So I have to remember, the kids ain't getting a great education. probably the parents didn't get a good great education as well. So education has now flawed us for generations. I mean, of course, it's always been a thing, but in a world where we see black people striving, we also have a lot of black people suffering, all right, and uneducated. So I'm going to blame this on some parents. And I'm going to call out parents around. It ain't just for them throughout this country. Grab a hold of your kid and talk to your damn kid. And don't be a damn friend with your kid. I'm 23. I ain't got no kids yet. But I know where I'm taking this. I live by the shit I preach in my vlogs. But I ask about me. Grab your kid and be a freaking parent to your kid. Not a friend. Not a turn-up buddy. A smoke buddy. Your kid needs a parent. That's why your kid don't give a fuck about his grades. That's why your kid out in these clubs 7 in the morning at the age of 13. That's why. You ain't invested in them. The schools ain't invested in them. I tell you who will invest in them, though. The streets. Oh, that money wide open. That source of income wide open. If you don't put the time in with these kids, these young bulls, and I got to figure out ways to get back and get closer to younger cousins and stuff like that. And I got, it's what we all battling with. Time, right? But damn, I mean, shit, I'm looking at it like this. This is just me thinking here. We can take this a couple other places, but I'll probably cut it short. Damn. If you can't go to a school in the hood, damn, let me think about this. So you ain't investing time in your kid, first and foremost. And on top of that, you ain't even investing time in productive shit for your career because your kid has to go to a school. You live in the hood. Y'all ain't able to get to a better school. So I'm like, what the hell are you doing right then? I get lost. And that's where I'm trying to figure this thing out. But I can't do everything. These leaders can't do everything. Your favorite celebrity can't do anything. Parents can do stuff. You're the one with them day to day. And I'm just calling out parents throughout this country. It ain't even just in African-American communities. This Cash Me Outside chick, she's disgusting too. I'm sorry, bro. Parents got to do better. I'm sorry. I go to school every day, bro. Well, I used to go to school every day with people whose parents were the friends. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that if they can balance it. But I'm watching people dropped out because their parents were the friends and not the parent. Thank y'all for tuning in to today's daily podcast, 3/17/2017. Again, I'm Alfred Taliaferro, Miss Taliaferro TV. I do this 4 out of 7 days a week, and I think I got the hang of this thing, all right? Thank y'all for the time, love, support. This will be available on iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud. We moving out here. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. It's MrT.com. April 1st, the first time I've announced that again, all right? I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com. Again, that's booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com.